Hello again, welcome to another video. So yeah, this video I'm going to do a little review, I think, of the, I don't normally do reviews, because I'm not that illiterate, if you know what I mean. So yeah, so I've had the Polymega now for, I think, about a year. Really enjoying it. I think it's a fantastic bit of kit. I know it's not for everyone. I know you can emulate, I've got emulation devices, but I don't tend to play them because it's a bit like Netflix. I don't know what to play, and then by that time I've lost interest. So, but the Polymega is great because if you've got a big physical library like I have, if I just get you up, so I've got my games there, all games there, got loads of games over here, everywhere. And I've also got, this is my games room, and I've also got my cabin as well. I've got loads of stuff in. So for me personally, it's fantastic because I've got all my games on there now, every single game, which takes a long time to get on. The cartridge ones, you pop in a module, which I'll show you a module. So that's basically what a box that comes in. So I've got, if you just see there, I've got the Super Nintendo module, I've got the Mega Drive module, the NES module, the N64 module, and then I've got the base unit. And the base unit, I'll just quickly show you the base unit. Base unit is just here. There. So basically, all it is it's got blanking plating at the minute. It's got the disk drive. It's got massive USB like dongle for the Bluetooth dongle for the controller. So your disc go in there, which plays Saturn, PlayStation 1, Mega CD, Sega CD, TurboGrafx CD, Super CD, Neo Geo CD. So it's got massive, just the base unit, you can play so much. So I've got that set up over there, and I use it all the time. I love it. So I've got all my old games on there. But basically all you do is, if you want to put a cartridge in there, so it comes in these boxes like this. Get it out. So all you do is you pop in a module like that. Itch your nose. Yeah, so you got this is the Genesis module, so a Mega Drive module. So you got your controller ports, cartridge goes in there. You got a little connector there, and then you got your little locking bits there. So that will slide in, click, instantly registers, and all you do then is put your Mega Drive game in. It comes up on the screen, and you just rip the ROM to the hard drive. You store it on your hard drive, and away you go. Now, the cartridge, everything cartridge based takes seconds. The N64, a little bit longer, could be 5 to 10 seconds. Now, when you put a CD in, it could take anywhere between 3 minutes to 10 minutes, depending on the size of the game. So I've got a lot of CD based games, and it took a long time to get all my CD games onto the other. So all I did was I said, well, I'll do that 10 one day, that 10, and just did it. It was little piles. Just did like that. So the controllers you get with it, pretty nice actually. So this is the Mega Drive one. And what I'll do is I might get the N64, oh, just dropped it. Might get the N64 one. But so basically they are quite nice. Very faithful to the original. But the D-pad's fantastic for fighting games. The buttons are all nice as well. So I'm really impressed with the controllers. And actually really impressed with the cord. So they're not like a plastic cord, they're like a corded cord. So they bend nice, and you can roll them up nice like this. And there's and they're a lot better. So yeah, so I've got all my games on. I've got all the modules I want. The only module I haven't got is the TurboGrafx NEC one, because the base console plays the CD based games, and I'll get them reproduction and I'll have a go on them, see what they're like. But I've got no nostalgia for TurboGrafx NEC because it wasn't big in the UK. So I've got everything I think I want on there. The only thing I want to get next is the light gun, because the light gun supposedly is meant to work on LCDs or modern TVs, so that'll be fantastic. So you could get all your light gun games of the Time Crisis, Virtual Cop, all that kind of stuff. House of the Dead, because I think there was House of the Dead would be fantastic. So I'm looking forward to it. I haven't pre-ordered it yet, because what I want to do is I want to wait until it comes out, people get it, and do a little review, and then I'll do it. But yeah, as of now, a year later, I'm absolutely loving the machine. It's got its pros and it's got its cons. Now, the pros are obviously all my library's on there. A click of a button, I could play it, and so far it's working fantastic. I've had a little issue with 2 games. I've only had 2 games. Actually, I probably need to check for the update, because there should be an update, so I need to update it soon. So there's 2 games I cannot get to work, and I've tried. So Knuckle Chaotix, I've got Knuckle Chaotix here. Now this is original cart. I've got an original cart, and I've also got a reproduction cart as a backup. So I've tried the original cart, it loads up, it just won't play, just crashes. It goes back to the Polymega title screen, and same with the Repro one. So there's an issue there. because obviously you could play 32X as well, which I didn't mention before. So you can play all 32X games on it, which is brilliant. And Terminator from the Mega CD. Now, I love this game. I love playing it. So obviously, got the CD. You pop it in. It's installed onto the hard drive, but it just doesn't work. It just doesn't load up. So it's on the title screen. It doesn't go from that. So that's the only two issues I've come across. And the only other issue is the CPU in the Polymega isn't really powerful enough. So you really, well, it's powerful enough for everything up to Saturn and PS1, but it's when you hit the N64. So the N64, when I play N64, some games work fine. Some games the sound drops in, drops out, which really takes out the experience. And then some games you get a little bit of graphical faults. So the CPU is a 2-core. I think it needs upgrading to like a 4-core, and it'll work fine. But you know, you paid all that money for it. Why should you do it? Oh, when I'm mentioning the money, so when I pre-ordered this, I think it was something like 300 and something pounds, 380 quid. And that was back when it first got announced. So I pre-ordered it day one. Because I collect all this stuff. I was really interested in it because it just plays everything, saves all my old hardware, and I've got something new that will hopefully work for another 20 odd years. So it wasn't too bad. So I got the base unit, and then I've slowly got the module. So you know, when I got the base unit, then I got a module, then I got a module the other month. So I didn't get it all in one go. So financially, it didn't hit me hard. But I think the base unit now has quite a lot of money into it, and all the modules have gone up as well. So I can understand why people don't get it. It's very expensive, but if you do lay out and you do get it, you won't regret it because it's such a fantastic machine. It does a hell of a lot. It comes in nice boxes, which don't really matter, but it does. But the thing with the boxes, you can if you want to resell it, you can resell it. But yeah, my experience with it has been fantastic. I love all my shooters on it. Quick to play, loads up. You can play it quick. Then you can play all your big Saturn RPGs and stuff like that. And the good thing about it is it plays original games. It plays repro games. And I say 50% of hack games. So hit or miss with hack games. But then it will play like all your Saturn translated games. So, you know, like Grandia and all that kind of stuff on the Saturn. It will play all that. It plays PS1 reproduction. So all that. So, you know, if you've got a very expensive game you want to play, you can get it reproduction and you can install it on the hard drive and you don't need that disc anymore. And away you go. So yeah, my review of the Polymega is fantastic. I love it so far. But I'm not sure, it's not really for everyone because you can emulate. And I think the main reason why you emulate is if you've got into the hobby late, and the prices on certain stuff now it's stupid. It's got, since COVID, it's gone up even more. It was getting bad before, but it's gone up even more. So I can understand why people emulate. I mean, I do a bit of emulation to try a game, but I was lucky enough that I started collecting quite early. I've been collecting for years. So this machine is perfect for me. But saying that, you can get, like I've got in my cabin, I've got a little Chinese AliExpress box, probably about that big. And it's got everything on it, and it just works really good. It crashes sometimes, but the good thing about it is you can play all your arcade games, like Cadillacs and Dinosaurs is a good one. Alien vs Predator is a good beat 'em up. So yeah, so that's my review of the Polymega. For me, it's great. I've had an issue with a couple of games. I know there's an update up, should be an update out this week, so I need to update the Polymega. And the N64 is hit or miss, but I know it's daft, but I have ordered the analog 3D, so that'll sort out me in N64. I've got to N64, so it's just that FOMO thing again, which I've done a video about. But at least I've got the analog one, FPGA, and that should hopefully last a very long time, and it plays on really good, you know, modern TVs and everything. So yeah, that's my little review of the Polymega. I think it's a fantastic machine, and they're coming out with the physical games now. So they've got 2 out at the minute. And they're actually owned by Atari now, so you know they've got the financial backing. So hopefully they're doing more stuff, and I think they're coming out of an Atari module, which I'm looking forward to because I'd love it if the Atari module. So if they did one with, I don't know, the 2600, 5200, 7200, that kind of stuff, then if they did another one with the Jaguar and the Lynx, if they did a little cartridge port for the Lynx and the Jaguar, or if they did it all in one module, that'd be fantastic, wouldn't it? All them Atari games, especially Jaguar, because I've got a few Jaguar games and Lynx, and it'll be great just to play all that old stuff for a modern device on a modern telly and save all your old stuff as well, all the wear and tear. But yeah, that's my review. I think it's great, not for everyone, but if you've got a big collection like what I've got, then I think it's well worth it. But yeah, thanks for watching, and catch you next one. See you later.